Hello, this is James. So somebody at Konami has a big ol' hole in their bucket because the leaks are coming thick and fast, boys and girls. First, Mermails leaked a month early, and now the skills for 5D's World leaked on a Japanese server, and translation credit goes to Game. Thick leaks, and these are some really good skills, and they're gonna give us plenty to salivate over while we eagerly await the release of 5D's World in September. The first four have to do with controlling the levels of your monsters. And so first we have level copy, reveal a monster in your hand and target one face-up monster on your side of the field. That target's level becomes equal to the level of the revealed monster once per duel. Level promotion, reveal one monster in your hand, target one face-up monster on your side of the field. That target's level increases by the level of the revealed monster once per duel. And level demotion is just the opposite of promotion. Reveal a monster and then the targeted monster's level is decreased by that amount. This skill can be used once per duel. And then fourth, we have level tuning. Use when your LP is 2000 or below. Choose two monsters you control. Declare a level between 1 and 4. They become that level. So this is fantastic because we probably don't have... So Yu-Gi-Oh! Was going on for quite a while before Synchros were released, and we probably don't have all of the cards that they intended for Yu-Gi-Oh! Players to use in order to get the Synchros out. But now we can build our own new Duel Links exclusive decks that will modulate the levels, and we can get out our Synchro summons using whatever monsters we want. And level tuning honestly sounds so good. It sounds like 3-star demotion was. Level tuning sounds so good. It's probably going to get nerfed to like 3000 below and once per turn, if it already isn't once per turn. So if you have any monster and any tuner monster, you can summon Stardust Dragon. That's all. You make them both level 4. 4 and 4 is 8. Tuner and non-tuner and Stardust Dragon. That's really good. I assume it's once per turn. We also have Tune Morph Normal. Reveal one tuner in your hand and target one face-up normal monster you control. That target becomes tuner monster. This skill can only be used once per duel. So, one question I have about this skill is, does it become that tuner monster? If you have a Dark Magician on the field and you reveal Junk Synchron, does Dark Magician become a level 3 tuner machine? Does it become Junk Synchron? Or does it become a level 7 spellcaster tuner? I'd be curious. We also have Assault Mode Change. Shuffle one Assault Mode card from your hand into the deck. Add one Assault Mode Activate from your deck to your hand. This skill can only be used once per duel. And we have Assault Mode Activate, a trap card. Tribute one Synchro monster, special summon one Assault Mode monster whose name includes the tributed monster's name from your deck in attack position. So I don't know tons about synchros or assault monsters, but potentially you shuffle back a big assault mode beastie, and then you contribute the synchro monster with assault mode activate. Yeah, you tribute any synchro monster, and then, or you tribute an assault mode synchro monster, and then you can special summon that big baddie from your deck for free. We also have Beacon of Grace. Shuffle one tuner monster from your deck into your hand to summon Majestic Dragon from your deck. This skill can only be used once per duel. So Majestic Dragon is not great by itself. It's just a level 1 tuner with 0 attack, 0 defense, but you need it for Majestic Synchro summoning. And the important thing about this is that now Majestic Dragon doesn't take up your normal summon, and it's also searchable, so you only need one of them. You can special summon the Majestic Dragon, and then normal summon whatever else, and then you can go into your Synchro summon. Super cool. Ties of Brother and Sister can be used when your LP is 1000 or below, so tricky to pop. Add one Double Ripple from your deck to your hand. This skill can be used once per duel. Okay, so then it looks like Double Ripple has to be in your deck. And then we have Double Ripple. Select one Synchro monster in your opponent's extra deck along with one Synchro monster in your extra deck with the same level and listed Synchro material monsters. Okay. Send the appropriate and probably everybody's gonna be, especially in the beginning, everybody's gonna be using the same Synchro monsters, so this is gonna be good. Send the appropriate Synchro material monsters for one of those monsters from either side of the field to the graveyard, either side of the field, and special summon the selected monsters to their owner's side of the field in face-up defense position, ignoring the summoning conditions. So there's probably something good where you can summon your opponent's Synchro monster, some sort of combo. But the obvious use of this is you can steal your opponent's monsters on the field and Synchro summon your own guy. Nice. Let's see. Earthbound Shield. Until your opponent's next end phase, Earthbound monsters you control are not destroyed by their effects. This skill can be used once per duel. Okay, so let's just go these really dope monsters from the 5Ds. And they're all based on Nazca lines. They're like imprisoned creatures that have sprung forth from the earth. So there can only be one Earthbound Immortal monster on the field. There's no face-up field spell card on the field. Destroy this card. Your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. This card can attack your opponent directly when this card leaves the field except by its own effect. Destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict 800 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. So they have to have a field spell, but with that skill, you don't have to worry about that. And they're also the dopest. Like it's just a really cool idea for a monster. The Dragon Head Mark at the beginning of the duel. Add 2 Junk Synchron to your deck and 1 Stardust Dragon to your extra deck. So, this is a way to get Stardust Dragon in your extra deck. Stardust Dragon probably an ultra rare. And it doesn't necessarily mean that Stardust Dragon is exclusive to the skill because we have 5-Headed Dragon. 5-Headed Dragon is both a box ultra rare and it's also a skill for Chaz where you get Dragon's Mirror in your deck and 5-Headed Dragon in your extra deck. And level 2 booster, level 2 or lower monster you control gain 200 attack. So if you want to attack with your synchros or with your synchro materials, with your little tuner guys. I'm not certain what that's for. Warrior's booster, warrior synchro monsters you control gain 100 attack times their level. This skill can be used once per turn. That is strong. That's really good. So, and a lot of synchro monsters are like level 5 or above. So like once per turn, your warrior synchros can gain 500 attack or more. Quick and warrior. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 quick draw synchron to your deck and 2 random warrior synchro monsters who need synchron tuner in your extra deck. Okay, let's take a look at warrior synchron. Oh, that's Stardust Dragon. Yeah, quick draw synchron. Okay, so quick draw synchron. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. For a synchro summon, you can substitute this card for any one synchron tuner. Cannot be used as a synchro material except for the synchro summon of a monster that lists a synchron monster as a tuner. Okay, so it's a tuner monster with an inherent special summon. That's good, and he's level 5, so you can go. All you need is, like a level 2 or a level 3, and you can go into this high level synchros very easily. The next skill reads simply tuning. Can be used each time your LP decreased by 1800 in the draw phase. Instead of doing a normal draw, draw 1 synchron tuner monster of your choice and send the card of the top of your deck to the graveyard. This skill can be used once per duel. Okay, so the can be used each time your LP decreased by 1800. Seems to conflict with once per duel, but basically, so this skill adds a synchron tuner monster, which I gather is necessary for specific synchro monsters. Next is Angel Baton. can be used in your draw phase. Starting from the 4th turn, instead of doing a normal draw 2 cards and send 1 card of your choice from your hand to the graveyard. Wait, this might just be good without Synchro monsters. Starting from the 4th turn, instead of doing a normal draw 2 cards and okay, so then this is why they preemptively nerfed Cyber Angels, the Saphir Angels, because this is just the not Cyber Angel Saphira. This is just Saphira's effect, but without having to have Saphira. And I'm sure there's some Synchro monsters that are gonna make use of cards in the graveyard. Wow. Also, farming decks. Okay. Toon Morph Stardust Spark. Treat Stardust Spark you currently control as a tuner monster. This skill can be used once per duel. So we're also going to be getting Stardust Spark. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target 1 face-up card you control. During this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So Stardust Spark has a nice protection effect. And you can use it as a tuner. So it would be an 8-star tuner, dragon type, and probably helps in getting out like a really big Synchro monster. Mark of the Dragon, Wings. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 Dark Resonator to your deck and 1 Red Dragon Archfiend to your extra deck. Okay, so this is similar to the Junk Synchron and Dragon Head Mark. Junk Synchron and Stardust Dragon skill. We'll probably get Red Dragon Archfiend as like a box card, and then to get it for free, you can just use it with use the skill. So Dark Resonator. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle, but it's just the tuner for Red Dragon Archfiend. What's that? I think 8-star Dark Dragon Synchro. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Okay, so it's the Blue Eyes to Stardust Dragon's Dark Magician. 2,500 versus 3,000. After damage calculation, if this card attacks a defense position monster your opponent controls, destroy all defense position monster your opponent controls. Windstorm and Curse just became more valuable. During your end phase, destroy all other monsters you control that did not declare an attack this turn. This card must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. That's really strong. That's really good. Ooh, getting excited for 5D's World. Alright, we also have King of the Archfiend. Until the end of your turn, Archfiend Synchro monsters you control gain 100 times attack times their level. This skill can be used once per turn. Okay, so do this. I guess the Synchros, they need the attack boost in order to keep up. I wonder why we're getting all these attack boosts for Synchro monsters, because they're supposed to be like really big monsters that you can get out for free. But I guess we'll find that all out. Double Tuner can be used when you control a level 2 or below tuner monster. Summon 1 level 2 or below tuner monster from your hand. This skill can be used once per duel. So there must be some small Synchro. There must be like some level 4 or perhaps even level 3 Synchro monsters that you want to use double tuner for. Or no, I take that back. You have your level 2 tuner, you get out another level 2 tuner, and then you normal summon your level 4, and then you can get out some kind of dope Synchro monster that has tuner, and non-tuner, and it's a level 8. That's, yes. Champion's Beat can be used when you control Red Dragon Archfiend, the Blue Eyes Synchro. Randomly adds Scarlet Security, Dragon Vase, and Crimson Fire to your hand. This skill can be used once per duel. Okay, so randomly add those 3 cards to your hand. I think what that means to say is randomly add one of them to your hand. But let's take a look at all three. So, Scarlet Security, if you control a red Dragon Archfiend, destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Strong. Red Dragon Base, if you control a red Dragon Archfiend, draw 2 cards. You cannot normal or special summon monsters the turn you activate this card until the end of your opponent's turn after this card activates. Okay, so you can't... That one's less good because you can't summon red Dragon Archfiend and then play red Dragon's Vase because it says during the whole turn you can't summon any monsters. But you know, it's gonna let you follow up, but I think that Scarlet Security is better. And then Crimson Fire, when your opponent activates a spell trap that would inflict damage to you while you control a red Dragon Archfiend, your opponent takes twice the effect damage you would have taken instead. So effect damage is not a huge thing right now, especially from spell and trap cards, but I imagine that in the new world of synchros, that's going to change. But I think the best of the cards is definitely, obviously, Scarlet Security. Okay, and then we have Champions Beat, Mark of the Dragon Tail. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 Blackwing Blizzard the far north to your deck and 1 Blackwing Dragon to your extra deck. Okay, let's take... Ooh, yeah, okay, so our final confirmed Synchro monster. Alright, so the tuner Blackwing Blizzard, Buzzard of the far north, cannot be special summoned when this card is normal summoned, but you know what? With the skill, so with double tuner, you can special summon Blackwing because skills ignore whatever cards say. Cannot be special summoned. When this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Blackwing monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in defense position. So this card does the thing that the skills do. It makes it easier to get out. It makes it easier to get out the special, to get out the tuners. And then Blackwinged Dragon. Beef this up a little bit. That's 8-star Dark Dragon, 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. If you would take damage from a card effect, place 1 black feather counter on this card instead. So a lot of effect damage flying around in the Synchro world. This card loses 700 attack for each black feather counter on it. Once per turn, you can remove all black feather counters on this card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. That target loses 700 attack for each black feather counter you removed, and if it does, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack lost by this effect. OTK potential. OTK potential. So you can make your opponent lose attack and lose life points, and then you can attack over their weakened monster for game. Ooh, the Blackwing Dragon, Stardust Dragon, and Archfiend Dragon, the combo potential is strong. And our final skill is the Black Whirlwind. Can be used when your LP is 2,000 or below. Instead of doing a normal draw, add 1 Black Whirlwind to your hand. This skill can be used once per duel. Okay, so what is Black Whirlwind? That it's so good that we want to get it as a normal draw. Continuous spell. When a Blackwing monster is normal summoned to your side of the field, you can add 1 Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with less attack than that monster. So this is also assisting in grabbing up the beasties for the Synchro summon. So this is very exciting. We have potentially, most likely, Stardust Dragon confirmed, Stardust Spark Dragon confirmed, Red Archfiend Dragon confirmed, and Black Winged Dragon confirmed to be Synchro summoned in the 5Ds world. Thank you for watching.